In the quiet town of Black Hollow, nestled between dark woods and fog-covered hills, there whispers an urban legend that has haunted its residents for generations. It began with a young girl named Eliza, who was known for her wild imagination and curiosity about the forest. One evening, she ventured deeper into the woods than ever before, attracted by a strange glow that flickered among the trees. Eliza didn't return that night. Her worried parents searched tirelessly, but it was as if the forest had swallowed her whole. Days turned into weeks, and just when hope was fading, the townsfolk heard her laughter echoing from the woods, a sound that chilled their spines. They found her playing under an ancient oak, her eyes wide with a strange, unearthly light. From that day forward, Eliza was never truly the same. She spoke of shadows that danced between the trees and voices that beckoned her deeper into the night. As she grew older, people noticed she was no longer alone. An inexplicable darkness clung to her, whispering secrets only she could hear. Her friends began to vanish, swept away into the woods one by one, their laughter replaced by chilling silence. The townsfolk soon realized that every full moon, Eliza would wander into the forest, never to return until dawn, her demeanor more unsettling each time. They tried to confront her, begging her to stop, but she simply smiled, a radiant yet haunting smile that held the promise of another tragedy. As years passed, tales of the Black Hollow's witch began to spread. The townspeople spoke of Eliza's gatherings, the midnight rituals where shadows danced without a source, and creatures of the night wept for the souls taken. They believed she was a conduit, a bridge between the living and the damned, cursed to lure others into the forest's embrace. One fateful night, drawn by the legends that had surrounded her for so long, a group of daring teenagers decided to film a video at the old oak where Eliza was often sighted. Armed with nothing but their smartphones and bravado, they entered the forest, laughing and whispering bravely until the shadows began to stretch unnaturally and the air turned icy. As they ventured deeper, the glow they sought flickered in the distance, a lure that felt both inviting and ominous. Suddenly, a chilling wind shook the trees, carrying with it the voices of those lost to Black Hollow, echoing in agonizing wails. Panic set in as one of their friends stumbled, vanishing into the darkness without a sound, leaving only frantic whispers behind. Desperate to escape, the remaining teenagers ran blindly, only to find their paths twisted, looping back to the ancient oak. The laughter that once filled the air had now transformed into sinister whispers, urging them to stay. They turned to see Eliza standing there, her once innocent visage now twisted with a dark, knowing smile. "You're just in time for the ceremony," she said, her voice a melodic yet chilling tune that seemed to reverberate from the very ground itself. As dawn broke over Black Hollow, the forest fell silent once again. The townsfolk heard no screams, only a haunting echo of laughter carried by the wind, a reminder that the whispers of Eliza now belonged to the shadows, waiting for the next curious soul drawn to the darkness. And somewhere within the woods, Eliza's eyes glimmered, an eternal beacon for those who dare to enter.
Dark Tales. Subscribe now.